Well, hello, everybody. Just realized that our video got lots of internet interruptions, uh, and it is like lagging. The video is lagging, and the audio, even when it's live. The internet was. I got too many interruptions of the internet, so it ended being 4 minutes. But I did quite a lot of time. We finished the script. Let me show you that. I never thought. Uh, mm, Here it is. I was explaining in real time this text. Very beautiful, if you ask me. and but now we know when this thing gets the OBS Studio. Well, when this program, OBS Studio, is not their fault. This is a beautiful software, open source software, by the way. Great. If you can support them, do it. It's amazing. When this software starts with the interruptions, the internet got the connection successful, I better say, oh, let me take a look at the stream and see if we are live, and then continue. Because I was doing the whole thing, finishing the script, doing a lot of talking. Now it's not documented. And just to realize that the thing was good, you know. Mm, but here it is. Let me explain to you this very quickly. I'm going to open Blender. We did an entire uh, tour. We show some images about the robots we are going to use. Here's one. This model will not be imported. Okay. There was another on Verita. Where is Verita? With the robot. Here's Spock. I don't know where is it. I can't. Here it is. Verita. In here, she's depressed. She's depressed. But then I show you this one. Now she's happy. She has found the light. She has found someone cares in the world, and she's very happy. She's doing great. Look at her. So don't be depressed. Think of Rita and be happy. Okay, and follow that story. And then I mentioned this book that I do have over there, and I did some quite of a little introduction on artificial intelligence. And let us hope the internet doesn't get disconnected this time, because I'm going to try to say the same things. I was saying things about this book, and then the internet started to trembling. So I will try to reproduce what I said. I was saying, and I watched the first minutes of the live that got interrupted, in which the scientific guy fully says that some jobs will be displaced by 2027. And this film is just to present the concept uh, in the context of this character and his activity on selecting fruits for the people, and how some artificial intelligence come here and hire him and code his knowledge in, and that knowledge in a computer system which is equipped in the robots and also in some mobile devices. They leave the island, and then they send as a gift some mobile devices to the citizens of this island. Okay, and it ends with this guy sitting around on the edge. I'm selecting everything. So don't desperate. Oh my god, I didn't select everything. I should select everything. He's short. Okay, it's armature. Okay, it ends with this guy in here on the water, sitting on the edge. People are in here. I don't know if we are going to deliver on this idea of more characters in here taking pictures of these fruits and the system selecting the fruits. No one is asking Caesar to select more fruits for them. He's not abandoned. People say hi to him. People ask, "How are you doing?" So he's not sad. Uh, but no one requests anymore his expertise on this activity, an activity that he enjoyed too much. He elaborated at any inquiry that his fellows have about the process of selecting the best fruit. Okay, interruptions. Now let me go back to the introduction that I was stating in the video, in the sense that when you think of these systems, artificial intelligence systems, I am not demonizing artificial intelligence. I'm not against artificial intelligence. I have my book. I will read it eventually. I will try to finish. It's quite advanced material. And there are some deep mathematics that I don't know. Probably I will not read those chapters. Uh, I am more interested in the first chapters, to be honest. And again, I use artificial intelligence on a daily basis. When you search the internet, you use artificial intelligence. When you go through your email and you don't get to classify the spam, all of this, I am saying all of this because I heard Andrew Ng from the deep learning course, machine learning training, saying this stuff. We are all using artificial intelligence by now. So don't get scared. Don't panic. A computer will not take your job. It's a, perhaps, I don't know. I'm not into conspiracy theories also. As Steve Jobs said, conspiracy theories are fun. But the reality is different. He says that in an interview. Uh, you can, Steve Jobs on a bridge, I suppose. So, uh, but the reality is that some jobs will be displaced. And jobs are jobs, computers are computers. Let's say that some human beings will lose their jobs. Don't panic. You can learn new skills because there is another scientific named Leslie Valiant, which has a book that I haven't read, Educability, and he's proposing that okay, you just need to be able to learn and adapt. You will operate these systems most likely. And when I say also that when you hear tech leaders from these days, not pointing fingers, uh, just think on the human side of artificial intelligence, right? Also from the book that I am talking about here, these guys are saying that there are artificial intelligence systems that are not operated by humans. They are autonomous, and they are saying perhaps because we love problem solving, they are saying you can perhaps you can, maybe you can not program, I mean, with that, don't equip the program with an objective. Instead, let the program explore the environment. They are saying this. They are saying that in this book. Again, I am ignorant, but I am wondering what kind of functions, not in the programming functions, but in the mathematical concept of functions, what kind of optimizations those programs will um, select, you know? And this book is quite amazing. The first chapter, the first chapters in which they are saying all the things that can be possible. Okay, so think about that. What else did I say? I say too many things, and I don't know what I was interrupted too much because now I'm not getting any interruption at all. To summarize, don't be scared. I'm saying this thing. Why internet? Why? Don't be scared. Don't panic. Think about the human side of the artificial intelligence. Uh, these things are not evil by itself. There are people involved in the creation of these systems, and with their flaws, with their virtues, and with their bias against, uh, you know. um, Coming back to the displacing is it's all about presenting the concept of the guy being not required anymore in the activity. He's not abandoned by the community. Probably they handle some food. Hey, I bring you this. I know you from all my life, uh, but I'm not requesting this activity from you anymore. And yeah, that's it. In order to avoid you finance, which I don't remember what else did I say about artificial intelligence displacing jobs, human side of artificial intelligence. Dr. Daphne Kuller enabling uh, uh, people with internet access to go and enroll in high quality education access for free, at least more than 10 years ago. There is the human computer interaction area that probably now is integrating artificial intelligence. I said almost 15 minutes. I said that I have an ongoing story on Veritas World, and I introduced a new idea on that world, which is I want I wanted to share, in which the scientifics on that world, not in this world, in that fictional work, uh, they say we will not achieve artificial general intelligence by means of designing algorithms. Well, they will design algorithms. We will not achieve artificial general intelligence only with digital computers. So they gave up on the search for only digital computers, and they said, let's instead enhance human beings with artificial intelligence. And take the humans, some of them without their consentment. Have a look at that. And there's they started to inject ideas right into their brains, reading their minds, which, by the way, according to this book, is possible. Mind reading. So that's why science fiction is so great. Um, some brains were being overwritten in that world. You know, some people were like these series 100 uh, hosts, you know, and they were controlled remote controlled. It's just amazing how that Veritas World story can evolve, without, uh, with the science and some action. So because people like to see people running and hiding, some explosions. Okay, we can do that in the film. But I'm most interested on how humans will be enhanced by artificial intelligence, if they will be called humans, if they will think that those are a new race. Some stupid ideas these people in Veritas world have, because they were not there yet to operate these machines, this progress, right? Think of the Planet of the Apes, the guys in charge of the. But again, this is science fiction. Don't panic. You are not being controlled. You are going to decide in which activity you are going to spend your time. What music do you hear? What book will you read next? That's it. Today was good because uh, it was all about me talking without the technical hurdles of implementing the ideas, which reminds me of the mention that I did of Fumito Ueda, the game designer of The Shadow of the Colossus. And uh, in some of the interviews that I saw way back, so many years ago, some of the directors said it's okay for the creative director to share his ideas, but sometimes it's quite challenging to implement these ideas. We came up with several ideas in here. I'm not sure how this will be portrayed because some of these, uh, I don't know, I'm lacking some knowledge in Blender, but still, I'm going to try. And I am not investing the entire day on this. Okay. Now, to wrap up, and tomorrow, yes, tomorrow, we will doing music for the Displacing Caesar film. Um, we're going to use Pro Tools. Probably the film should be finished first and then the music. I don't know about film production. Mm. But instead, I just will spend 3 hours, 4 hours with Pro Tools coming up with music without going into stereotypes of music for the island, music for the future. People from anywhere in the world can listen to whatever they want, in my opinion, without being trapped in some expectations the other world have for them. And you can listen to whatever you want in any geography in the world. It's my opinion. Now, what else? You probably will not be able to hear anything because I don't know how to set up Pro Tools to let you to so you can hear what I'm doing on Pro Tools. So probably you will see only the screen and the mouse clicking here and there. I'm not plugging the guitar, and it will be live, and it will be live, and it will be great because I love music. I don't have proper training in music theory. I have a book on music theory, but I yet to practice with the guitar, some other guitar, not an electric guitar. And yeah, hopefully you will enjoy the final thing. Thank you very much. Have a good night. We are going to see you next in with some elixir for people into programming, traditional programming, not artificial intelligence. I want to explore artificial intelligence in the sense of Peter, in the approach of scientific Peter Norvig is saying, uh, as we might program, but without, like not using just API. But how this new software, how how the yeah, how the information is, how the algorithm, the solution that you have, your thinking, how your thinking now how will be um, translated into code. Uh, I want to explore that, but I don't know how to get started with that approach. Of course, I have nothing against using API calls from AI providers like Mistral. I will do it because I would like to have a job, and people are requiring this knowledge nowadays. And besides getting a job, I think these people are invested a lot into these areas. And I remember something that Dr. Andrew Ng said in the machine learning training course. He said, don't come up with your linear algebra library. There are researchers in spending their entire day, something like that, designing these linear algebra libraries. So just learn the basics that I am showing you in the training and use the in that point Octave. I didn't finish the training, so don't take me as an expert. And they use Octave and use Octave for the linear algebra operations. In that, in and he's right. Those people are full time, well paid, with lots of background in their education from perhaps 12 years old age. Nothing wrong with you can do that. Uh, the passion is going to make the difference. The passion that you imprint, but then again, you can say, okay, these guys already solved it. I can apply it, but then again, I'm talking too much. I'm doing nothing. And let's me do something first, and then okay. So I will exploring some Mistral stuff, and I don't like that approach. Instead, I like observing people in their activities and say, oh, we can enhance this process with this technology, and not I have this technology. Now what? I don't have the need of anything. I'm doing nothing, and I'm seeing nobody doing nothing. So instead, what are you guys doing? We have this technology progress. That's how I think. Nothing wrong with other approaches. Too much talking. Let's do some traditional programming with Elixir, which is only following a tutorial.